Hello and welcome to the game of Warcraft 3. This time we have Happy against Starbuck. This time I'm acting as this is not my first time commentating on a game, but anyway. So this is the finals of the Cooked Shrimp Cup, I think it's called, or grilled. And this is the finals, Starbuck against Happy. And I chose this game because Starbuck is actually going to play Pal Rifles in this game, which is not a standard strategy to play as a human. But it cannot bring me happiness, as I'm really tired seeing of the same old Archmage in every single game. And not gonna lie, I'm coming back to Warcraft 3 just because I can put Jaina instead of Archmage there. And I feel like I would enjoy it way more playing humans now than before. Anyway, the game starts slowly, both of them creep their laboratories and the easy camps. Happy has a lot of skeletons and ghouls. He brings 6 of them. He'll probably get this orange camp. Yes, he will.
A player's forces are under attack.
Both players are taking by now already. So they do creep quite a lot here. Even though the map is really small, I would assume that both of them would get into fights early, as Amazonia is the most contactful map. And it seems like the Happy has actually found him and will try to creepjack Starbuck here. He has a lot of ghouls. Claws of Attack, Ring of Protection, and Ring of Superiority. Pretty decent. Mantle of Intelligence and Claws of Attack, I guess. It's fine. I wouldn't say that Claws of Attacks are any good for humans here. Oh no, he loses 2 riflemen here. Tries to micro this one out of danger, but he'll lose a peasant here. Another peasant here. Another rifleman. This is 3 rifles, 2 peasants. If there wasn't more that I haven't seen yet, that I've missed. Another peasant, but there's a ghoul. So basically Happy lost only 1 ghoul, got 4 riflemen and 3 peasants. Okay, another ghoul has fallen. Another rifleman has fallen, so it's 5 riflemen already? What? Okay, he managed to save the 6th one, just barely though. And he's stacking all the while. That means he will be low on lumber for some time. But it won't matter much, I think, will it? As he just needs more riflesmen. But he was really low on lumber. But I think he will have enough for the Blood Mage to train when he finishes his tier 2. No, he doesn't have even enough gold yet for now. He needs some time. On the other hand, Happy has already started making Death Knight. And he creepjacks him again here. That's what I was meaning by the Amazonia being really like a close contact map, as it is the smallest one of all of them, I think. As far as I remember, if there is any other now, then it's different. It looks really bad for Starbuck, not gonna lie. I don't think there is any time where you will feel comfortable losing 5 riflemen and 3 peasants in the beginning of the game and only getting 2 ghouls in exchange for it. That's definitely not on my bingo book when I play a human. Taken to tier 3. And Starbuck stays on tier 2. But I mean, he's really low on everything, so there's not much choice for him. Does he has any upgrades already on his rifleman? No. Okay. What will a Happy go for? He goes for the Slaughterhouse, so I presume... What can you make from Slaughterhouse? Only abominations? Because I doubt we would go... any flying units. What is it called even? The ones that have Dispel. for Undead. Huh? Tries to surround him as it will be daytime soon, and the Cloak of the Shadows won't help. Blood Mage is here. I feel like Pala rifles are really good against Undead, not gonna lie. Because they have this annoying combination of magic that you can kind of counter with Holy Light, but also by sucking up their mana, they will not cast it as much as well. So it's like win-win, both ways. But his base is so open. Happy just decides to go and crush his economy once again. Although there is nowhere to run from the Siphon mana though. So let's count the peasants. 3 more peasants has fallen. So it's basically 5 peasants, 5 riflemen has died this game already. We're happy. And the 6th peasant survives. Okay. Then it's 5-5 for now. And Happy only lost 2 goals basically. In means of value, that's a huge difference. Happy is definitely ahead here. And Happy goes for the Blood Mage. That's another reason why I chose to actually watch this replay. Is because I was surprised. Like, a lot of things have changed. And Paladin and both Blood Mage and Firelord are all of my favorite heroes, although they're not considered the best first choices. Unless, for example, if you want to rush someone or cover rush someone or maybe expand, or even if you play Elf, I think Firelord is not that much bad of a choice, at least for casual like me. But why? Is it because of silence? Silence helps to prevent him from siphoning mana, I think, right? So he would have his own mana to heal, to cast Nova. Yeah, exactly. And he surrounds him. But he can be healed. So is it really the best target that you can choose? He had a heal pot. He transfers him to Scroll of Town Portal for Peltas here. He loses a rifleman still, but he lost 4 ghouls. Ooh, the riflemen doing their job. I wonder how fast the riflemen actually attack. What is their attack speed? Because like, it seems like they actually shoot quite fast in comparison to many other basic units, tier 1 units. They have a huge range of attack as well. Okay. Banish this one, yet still they fall because they have destroyers. Wait a second, why? Why would Happy go for destroyers here? Just to dispel... Wait, what? No, dispel banish? What can you do? You can dispel banish, you can attack into banish. But it's super bad against riflemen, isn't it? That's really odd. And he continues making obsidian statues, that means there will be actually another destroyer. I don't know about this. But it's Happy, so like, you know, if Happy does it, probably there is something into it that mere mortals won't be able to understand. They're really smug. Creeping right in front of the Happy. Despite losing so much, it still feels like Starbuck can actually pressure Happy, even in their level disparity. Paladin's only level 3, Lich is level 4, Dark Knight level 2, and also another hero, which is also nearly nearing the 2nd level. They lose damage with Soulburn, wow. I didn't know about this. And still on tier 2. And he does the defense upgrade now, for the Rifleman. He doesn't seem to bother with building anything much, really. He'll just stick to Riflemen's. Let's see, he uses Invul right away. But why? In order to avoid being silenced, I presume, and to be able to heal his own units. Did he miss healed now? Or what happened? He lost 1 rifleman. 2 ghouls has fallen. Another rifleman falls. Actually, it's 3 riflemen now that I look. Will this one fall as well? No, this one's healed, this one lost. And they also blow up, so it's kind of, we can't count just their corpses to look. But I think Happy has actually won this trade, hasn't he? He got more and lost less, again. Death Knight is nearing the level 3, which is a good thing. We're happy. His Coil Nova combination will be stronger, but also he'll heal his units better. Starbuck goes for the tier 2 upgrades for Rifleman and stays on the 50-foot limit. Happy does the same. Without making upgrades for his units, I presume. Yep. No upgrades at all. If he finds him again, he doesn't want him to creep and he wants to fight while the other one is creeping. I don't know who is better creeping. I presume that rifles creep faster, and that's the only reason why he would probably want to contest Starbuck here. He gets the Rifleman. Blood Mage sucks mana in a really dangerous position. Has to use Enwool. And also he was skilled once already. Destroyer has fallen. So does another Rifleman. Another heal on Blood Mage. And he sucked all mana that is there to get sucked. And somehow, even though it looked kind of bad in the beginning, I feel like since Blood Mage is a hero type character, right? Unit, he has a huge defense. So I don't know how much worth is it to focus him. I mean, if you can actually get rid of him, it would be perfect. But if you can't, you just end up losing like your damage potential while rifles just take down your units one after another. And he seems to keep continuing focusing Blood Mage. It feels so weird. After such a huge start, I thought this game is gonna be one way where human would try desperately to survive, but it seems like the one who's desperate is Happy here, and not Starbuck. Starbuck is just does his own things. He just creeps in his face and doesn't really bats an eye about it. Happy decides to go and visit his base, I presume, to get a couple more peasants. For that matter, why not?
A player's forces are under
Yes, he does exactly that. You can get this statue! Just one-shot it and keep running. Whatever, man. He moved peasants out of the base. Smart move. Got another rifleman. Maybe another peasant? No. I don't know, was it worth it for a teleportation? I feel like it's nearly the same cost. Rifleman, 2 peasants, it's like a tavern portal. Just a little bit. Maybe it is worth just a little bit, but you still get experience as well, so maybe it's fine. But still, Starbuck also could have had his statue that was low health. This one. Which is a destroyer right now. If he notices this, it would be just awful. It seems like Happy wants to go and do it again. And Starbuck is not that far away, and his paladin is right here. So he is able to heal maybe a couple of peasants, if necessary. No, he attacks Lich instead, with his Holy Light. All rifles has 2/2 upgrades. I don't think Destroyers stand a chance at all. And considering his hero has no mana, it's like... And he loses another teleportation scroll. I mean, this time he got... I mean, how much? 3? 3 corpses? 3 peasants? I mean, he does slows down his economy in a way, but I don't feel like he gains an upper hand by doing this. Any change in the strategy? Goes for an upgrade. For ghouls, meat wagons, abominations. So is it going to be ghouls? I think it's gonna be both, probably ghouls and abominations. I think you can make a couple of abominations just to have the disease cloud, which will help with passive damage over all their units, over all riflemen. And Paladin can only heal one of them, so I feel like it would be fine. But shouldn't have you went for it earlier? What do we have by items? Corruption, claws, rune braces, nothing. Double claws and mantle of intelligence and cloak. Another cloak, potion, scroll of healing. Another thing I noticed, he didn't build a shop, the Starbuck. He doesn't need a shop. Which is also kind of, Makes Power Rifle just simply this good? You don't need a shop, even though it's like such a necessity with the TFT update. If you know what I mean, it is like one of the main changes. And he now traded one destroyer for one rifleman again. It seems like the tides have changed. And Happy has to strive for survival in his own base and try to bait in the fight here. He has really good levels. 5 and level 4. Attacks the slaughterhouse. Yes, it is an abomination actually. And he brings all of his ghouls as well. Do they have the upgrades, I wonder? The frenzy? They seem to be quite fast, so I presume they have. And he doesn't lose a single rifle. And Happy here will lose 3 ghouls really quickly. Will this rifle... No, he just don't lose any units. Here's the scroll of healing as well. Meanwhile, Blood Mage keeps sucking all the mana that Happy has. And he just doesn't. He doesn't lose a single rifleman. Holy. Okay, he lost one now. He got blown away. Oh, actually, maybe that's another reason for Firelord, but I think it's more of a bonus rather than a reason, because, like, you know, if you blow up enemy units, they can be resurrected with the Paladin's ultimate ability. So it is a good thing, but I wouldn't say it is much of a reason for Blood Mage, I mean, what is it, Firelord here. Really tough situation. This rifle will fall, right? Or not? Yeah, probably that's why he wanted to go for destroyers first, just to avoid the situation where units are getting saved by Banish and then getting healed. Now he has silence on Paladin and Starbuck just runs away. And since Happy has like melee units that can't really reach and he can't slow them down because he doesn't have any mana for it, it seems like a really tough fight for Happy. Banish saves again, and he uses Coil just to finish off one rifleman with like 10 health. Anyway, you wouldn't have mana probably to cast it later on if you didn't use it right away, right? Because there is a Blood Mage that will just steal all your mana. That looks just ridiculous. Not gonna lie. This Pala rifle strategy looks just insanely good. I feel like Happy doesn't have an answer for it somehow in this game. No, he actually went for destroyers now, so he decided to go for the combination of abominations and destroyers. But maybe it is a little bit late. If he made it right away, for example. He didn't go heavy on destroyers, but maybe kept... But I mean, if you have one of them, they would just fall really quickly, wouldn't they? By the focus fire of riflemen. Oh, he has no more gold. And he'll lose the statue with full mana as well. Awful. This rifleman survives. He denies his own abomination. No, look at that. Oh no. Look at that. And he survives. I mean, yeah, I understand now. Okay, I see. I understand now why he went for destroyers. That's just awful. No, he didn't even manage to get this one. It is a beating down, I feel like. But now all of them are poisoned by the disease cloud. He still has gold, as he got disrupted a lot of many times during this game, so there's a little bit more time for Starbuck to mine Wilhis. Oh, he has a potion of invulnerability anyway. Oh well. He didn't lose Blood Mage even once in this game, the Starbuck, and I feel like it is the thing that determines the outcome in a way. But he also microed really well. That even Happy didn't manage. He goes for the tier 3 when he doesn't have a gold mine anymore. Will he go and build another one once he mines a little bit of gold from here? I feel like Starbuck is ahead. It's just the only problem that right now everyone is poisoned and they have kind of a low health. Need a couple of scrolls of healing to fix that problem in a fight. After like Nova or something and so on. He doesn't have a shop, so he can't just, you know, buy the scroll of healing, the other one, that is the human one. Or restore mana for that matter as well. He doesn't have that much gold either. Happy sold a lot of buildings on his base. He got a couple of more units. He got a destroyer for himself to dispel Banish. And Starbuck actually sold all of his items to buy a scroll of healing and potion of vulnerability. And he also goes for the third hero, Mountain King. Interesting. But I guess Mountain King is way better than any other unit that you can get, right? And also it is a good combination with Banish, Holy Light and Bolt or whatever it's called. The stun basically. He brings Militia over. All the ones that were gathering lumber. I just checked in case maybe he took the ones that were gathering gold and I thought like, oh my god, that's so reckless. And he just lets them fall for nothing. Okay, just got to be careful and take care of your heroes. Blocks the mana. Suckage. I mean, Happy got more out of this fight, I feel like. But Blood Mage is full mana and he can restore the Paladin's mana and be full health as well. The problem for the undead that they cannot mine the way humans do and orcs do, just by sending their workers to gather it. They need to build the building first and wait until it's built, and only then they can gather it. So Happy is kind of on a deadlock on his base right now. He definitely wouldn't want to go out and fight, I feel like. He wants to lure in, to have a Black Citadel help him, to slow everything down. He sells another Ziggurat, that means he will not able to produce any units from this point on. Considering he has 5 workers and 3 heroes, as the food limit is only 20. Starbuck seems to be... He just tries to bait him out into the Blood Mage, to start using everything he has into the Blood Mage, and then he will heal him, and like, as if nothing happened, basically. Why does... yeah, Aura. I thought, like, why does he has 2 extra armor, even though there is no items? But it's just Paladin's Aura. Okay. Nova on Paladin. He heals a Blind Mage. Firelord has no mana for the silence, and it's a really bad situation for Happy. Oh, he used a bottle of mana or whatever that was, a pot of mana. Abomination will stay. His Dark Knight has healed it. No losses on both sides. Just a little skirmish here. All the meanwhile, he keeps getting gold. Even though it's super slow, it is still money. He can get a rifle for that matter, and he won't go over the food limit here. But he doesn't. Maybe he'll go and buy something at the shop. Like another scroll of healing, another invulnerability. Sounds like a solid plan for not losing your heroes and thus not losing a game. He goes with the Acolyte to check if there is a base, but there's not. Invulnerability. And a scroll of healing, I presume, right? No. He didn't use a single magic yet here. Happy, so he was just hitting him with physical damage. And lured the healing. Oh my god, Novo on 6 riflemen. A rifleman may fall. Yes, one rifleman falls. Lich loses its own mana. Mountain King is in danger. Mountain King falls. Is Happy is actually about to turn it over? When it feels like all hope is gone? He didn't buy anything there. We still have a potion of invulnerability on Lich. He's about to go back. Starbuck is actually retraining Mountain King, and quite quickly because it's only level 1 and it costs like 170 gold, I think? Right? And all this mining actually pays off. Yep, he is back. There is no mana on Dark Knight now, no more healing. Invulnerability. Because there is a pot of mana on Dark Knight and he may actually coil Nova him out of existence. That's why he actually decided not to do it, and he coils out. I mean, coils out. What is it called? Holy lights out the Dark Knight out of this game, and it seems like that actually Starbuck preserves his lead in this game. He decides to raise the Destroyer to its own demise. I feel like it's over. Happy's tried, but I feel like it's so odd. You really need Destroyers to dispel the Banish in order to actually like finish up enemy units, which you can't, because it's a natural counter for Destroyers, at least in my opinion. If anyone thinks differently, feel free to tell me what am I thinking wrong, because I haven't played in a long while. Anyway, that was fun. Thank you for watching. Bye.